Hello and welcome. Today, you will discover the power of a simple habit that can quietly transform your mind, improve your English fluency, strengthen your confidence, and change the way you see the world. This habit does not require expensive tools, special talent, or extraordinary intelligence. It only requires a few minutes of your attention every day. The habit is reading. In this story, you will learn why reading every day is one of the most powerful investments you can make in yourself, how it affects your brain, why it improves your English naturally, and how small daily efforts can create life-changing results over time. Imagine waking up every morning with the same thoughts, the same ideas, and the same perspective. Day after day, your mind receives the same information from the same sources. Nothing new enters. Nothing challenges your thinking. Slowly, your world becomes smaller without you even realizing it. Many people live this way. They believe growth comes only from big opportunities, expensive education, or special circumstances. But the truth is much simpler. Growth often begins when you expose your mind to new ideas every single day. Reading is one of the easiest ways to do that. Every page introduces a new thought. Every paragraph gives your brain a new perspective. Every chapter expands the boundaries of what you know. While your body may remain in the same room, your mind travels far beyond it. At first, reading may feel difficult. Your attention wanders. Some words seem unfamiliar. You read a paragraph and suddenly realize you were thinking about something else. This experience is completely normal. Your brain has become accustomed to fast entertainment, short videos, and constant distractions. Reading requires a different kind of focus. It asks you to slow down and engage deeply with ideas. During the first few days, you may feel impatient. You may wonder whether the effort is worth it. But something remarkable happens when you continue. Your concentration begins to strengthen. Your mind becomes calmer. You learn to stay with a thought longer. You become more comfortable with complexity. Just as a muscle grows stronger through exercise, your brain grows stronger through reading. One of the greatest benefits of daily reading is the improvement of language skills. Many people spend years trying to speak English fluently while avoiding one of the most effective learning tools available. They focus only on grammar rules, vocabulary lists, and memorization techniques. While these methods can help, reading provides something even more powerful. It allows you to see English being used naturally. You encounter vocabulary in real situations. You observe sentence structures repeatedly. You absorb expressions, patterns, and styles without forcing yourself to memorize them. The more you read, the more familiar English becomes. Words that once seemed difficult start appearing everywhere. Sentences that once felt complicated begin to make sense automatically. Think about how children learn language. They are surrounded by it every day. They hear words repeatedly until those words become natural. Reading creates a similar environment for language learners. Every page becomes a conversation with the language itself. Every story, article, or book gives you another opportunity to experience English in action. Over time, your brain starts recognizing patterns. You stop translating every sentence in your head. You begin understanding meaning directly. This shift is one of the most important steps toward fluency. Reading also develops something that many people overlook: patience. Modern life encourages immediate results. You want quick answers, quick success, and quick progress. But meaningful growth rarely happens instantly. Reading teaches you to trust the process. You read one page today, another tomorrow, and another the day after that. Each reading session may seem small, but those small efforts accumulate. A person who reads 10 pages every day will complete hundreds of pages within a month and thousands within a year. The daily effort feels insignificant, yet the long-term results are extraordinary. This lesson extends beyond reading. It teaches you that consistency often matters more than intensity. There is another powerful reason to read every day. Reading improves your thinking. Many people react emotionally to situations because they have never learned how to examine their thoughts carefully. Reading exposes you to different viewpoints, arguments, and experiences. It challenges assumptions. It encourages reflection. Instead of accepting the first idea that enters your mind, you begin evaluating ideas more critically. You learn to ask questions. You learn to consider alternatives. You become less controlled by impulse and more guided by understanding. This ability is valuable in every area of life, from personal decisions to professional success. When you read regularly, you also develop a richer imagination. Imagination is not only for artists or writers. It is essential for solving problems, creating opportunities, and adapting to change. Reading exercises your imagination because it requires you to build images in your mind. You visualize places, situations, and concepts. Unlike passive entertainment, reading asks you to participate actively. Your brain becomes a creative partner in the experience. Over time, this strengthens your ability to think creatively and generate new ideas. There will be days when you do not feel like reading. Your schedule may feel busy. Your energy may be low. Your motivation may disappear. These are the moments that matter most. Anyone can read when they feel inspired. The real transformation happens when you continue despite temporary resistance. Even 5 or 10 minutes of reading on a difficult day reinforces the habit. It sends a message to yourself that growth remains a priority. Over time, reading stops feeling like a task and becomes part of your identity. You are no longer someone who occasionally reads. You become someone who reads every day. The psychology behind this transformation is fascinating. Your brain constantly strengthens the behaviors you repeat. Every time you choose reading instead of distraction, you reinforce a positive pattern. The action becomes easier. The resistance becomes weaker. What once required discipline gradually becomes automatic. This is how powerful habits are formed. They are not created through dramatic changes. They are built through repeated actions performed consistently over time. As your reading habit grows, you may notice unexpected changes. Your vocabulary expands. Your writing improves. Your speaking becomes more natural. Your listening comprehension increases. Your concentration becomes stronger. Your curiosity grows. You begin asking deeper questions about the world around you. These benefits are connected. Reading strengthens multiple skills simultaneously. It is like planting a seed that eventually produces many different fruits. Another important lesson from reading is humility. The more you learn, the more you realize how much remains unknown. This awareness is not discouraging. It is liberating. It opens the door to lifelong learning. Instead of pretending to know everything, you become comfortable exploring new ideas. You develop intellectual curiosity. You approach life with a learner's mindset. This mindset creates continuous growth because it keeps you open to improvement. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now if you read every day. Picture yourself understanding English more easily. Imagine speaking with greater confidence, reading faster, writing more clearly, and thinking more deeply. These improvements may seem distant today, but they are built through small daily actions. The future version of yourself is shaped by what you do consistently, not occasionally. Every page you read contributes to that future. Many people wait for motivation before taking action. Reading teaches a different lesson. Action often comes before motivation. You open a book even when you are not excited. You read a few pages. Gradually, your interest increases. Momentum builds. What seemed difficult becomes enjoyable. This principle applies to many areas of life. Progress is often created by starting before you feel ready. So today, make a simple decision. Open a book. Read a page. Then read another tomorrow. Do not focus on how far you have to go. Focus on showing up each day. Trust the process. Trust the power of small improvements. Months from now, you may look back and realize that one simple habit changed the way you think, speak, learn, and live. That is the power of reading every day. It does not transform your life in a single moment. It transforms your life one page at a time.